Welcome back to Houston Life. When it comes to seeing a Cirque du Soleil show, there really is no bad seat in the house.
That is so true. And by the way, Tessa and I are speaking from experience, from the audience to the stage. You really get the Echo experience the moment you enter the big top. Here with a look at how it all comes together is Echo's Director of Guest Experience, Bianca Calvas-Mackey. Bianca, it's great to meet you and so much fun chatting with you during the break. Essentially, your crew has taken an empty parking lot and created this entire Cirque experience. This is very, very different. If you've ever been to a traditional circus, what Cirque du Soleil does is vastly different. Describe what it takes to get this tent up.
Right. So Cirque du Soleil, we consider ourselves a premium experience when it comes to the circus and live productions. So we want to take that experience to the next level. There's certainly been an evolution since we started more than 40 years ago, but it takes up to 8 days to build a big top. And there's a lot of manpower and logistics that go into doing that. A few weeks ago here, we were in a parking lot, and now we're sitting in our beautiful big top that's temperature controlled. And so the magic that's happening out on the stage and that sort of transportation that our guests are experiencing, we want them to feel that in the concessions as well. So there's a big emphasis on making that concession zone, the VIP zone, really spectacular for them. So it's just a wonderful experience. It's very different from any other circus that you would see.
Well, Bianca, when we were talking, we can tell you take pride in the hospitality aspect of anyone that is a guest to the show. You want them to be cozy, comfortable, have their food, have their beverage while the performers kind of do their thing. What is something about this job that people might not expect? Like, your life is basically on the road, and your husband he's now on the technical side of things, but he was a performer in the Cirque show.
Right. It's when I am meeting local guests and when I am hosting a behind the scenes experience or a meet and greet, I love explaining all of that to them. There's so much curiosity behind it. There is a lot of, I think, very traditional aspects to Cirque du Soleil. In the sense of having your family with you and it being very familial. And you have this opportunity to, we have our daughter, our 4-year-old daughter, who's on the show with us. And she gets to travel and she gets to see the world and be around all these different cultures and have different experiences. It's very unique. I think people are surprised to learn about that behind the scenes aspect for the people who are working on the show. It's something that everybody wants to know about, right?
What
Really
an
special.
incredible experience for your 4.5-year-old daughter, Lumi. I understand that it's not uncommon for her to be on the TRX bars, backstage, training and pretending that she is one of these high-flying performers. I love that. I love this for your family. These are memories that will last a lifetime. Let's talk a little bit about the local impact for our community as well, because we understand you've hired up to 200 local Houstonians who are working with your program, and essentially you're really looking for people who work already in the hospitality industry.
Absolutely. It's no small feat. That's certainly true, but every city we work with a local staffing provider, and we employ up to 200 folks. Those associates, they can be doing anything from setting up the tent, working with our plumbers, working with our tent specialists, but I'm looking after the guest experience division, and so for that we do employ up to 150 people, and we're really looking for people who are coming from that hospitality background. So we work hand in hand with the agencies to scout out local schools for anybody that's currently in a hospitality program who's studying to maybe work in tourism or event production, and we really want to have them put a foot in the door, work with us, learn something, bring something new to the table. So it's a really exciting process, and you just get to meet so many interesting people.
Well, I feel like you're one of the interesting people we've gotten to meet, learning that it's not only a family affair, but it's a community affair. We're almost short on time. We're pretty short on time, but other services you provide, VIP suites, meet and greets, behind the scenes tours, accessible seating. Did I leave anything out there?
I think you covered it. Our bread and butter is the show, but after that, we have ultimate experiences like the behind the scenes and the meet and greet, where our guests get to see something that the general audience doesn't.
Amazing.
Hey, Bianca Kalvas-Mackey, Echo's Director of Guest Experience. We got to leave it right there. It was such a pleasure to meet you, and continued success and a lot of fun on the road to your husband and your 4-year-old daughter, Lily.
Thank you. Likewise.
Great to meet you.